What if the greatest threat to our planet isn't just climate change, but something as commonplace as the garbage we generate daily? That's right, folks, our garbage. The discarded remnants of our daily lives have become a mounting global challenge, and it's high time we addressed it head-on. Picture this. Every year, humanity produces over 2 billion tons of waste. Yes, you heard it right, 2 billion tons. That's about the weight of over 7,000 Empire State Buildings. And where does all this waste go? Well, much of it ends up in landfills, incinerators, or even worse, in our oceans, forests, and streets. In fact, the World Bank estimates that by 2050, our annual waste generation is expected to increase by 70%. That's a future scenario we'd all like to avoid, wouldn't we? Waste isn't just an eyesore. It's a ticking environmental time bomb. It's a significant contributor to land, water, and air pollution. It's a source of greenhouse gases, which exacerbate climate change. And it's a waste of resources. Materials that could have been reused or recycled are instead left to rot or burn, further depleting our planet's already strained resources. So, what's the solution to this waste quandary? Well, it's not as complex as you might think. The answer lies in a simple yet effective practice: recycling. Yes, recycling, a process that transforms our waste into useful materials, conserving resources, and reducing our environmental footprint. But recycling isn't just about saving the environment. It's also a matter of economics. By harnessing the value of waste, we can stimulate economic growth, create jobs, and reduce the costs associated with waste disposal. The waste problem isn't going away on its own. It's a crisis that requires our attention, our innovation, and our collective action. It's a challenge, yes, but also an opportunity to innovate, to change our habits, and to build a more sustainable future. As our waste piles up, so does the urgency to find sustainable solutions. The time to act is now. Let's delve into the world of recycling and discover how we can turn our waste into wealth and our trash into treasure. Enter recycling, a process that transforms our waste into valuable resources. A beacon of hope in the midst of our waste quandary, recycling presents an innovative and effective solution that not only tackles waste, but also provides a myriad of environmental and economic benefits. At its core, recycling is a simple concept. It's the process of converting waste materials into new products. This transformative cycle breathes new life into what we typically discard, turning yesterday's newspaper into today's cereal box, or last week's soda can into a brand new bicycle. But what can be recycled, you may ask? The range of recyclable materials is vast and ever-expanding. Paper, glass, metals like aluminum and steel, and numerous types of plastic can all be reprocessed and given a new purpose. Even organic waste, like food scraps and yard trimmings, can be composted into nutrient-rich soil for our gardens. The process of recycling varies depending on the material. Paper, for instance, is sorted, cleaned, and pulped to create new paper products. Metals are melted down and reshaped, while glass is crushed and remolded. Plastics undergo a more complex process, being sorted, cleaned, shredded, and then melted into pellets that can be used to manufacture new plastic goods. But recycling is much more than a technical process. It's a catalyst for change, a vehicle to a more sustainable future. By recycling, we conserve our planet's finite resources, reduce the strain on our overflowing landfills, and cut down on harmful emissions that contribute to climate change. Recycling is a testament to the adage, one person's trash is another person's treasure. But in this case, the treasure isn't just valuable materials. It's a healthier planet, a more robust economy, and a brighter future for us all. In the grand scheme of things, recycling is a small step with a profound impact. It's a testament to our ability to innovate and adapt, to challenge the status quo and seek out sustainable solutions. Recycling isn't just about managing waste. It's about reshaping our future. A world where waste is not an end, but a beginning. Where we don't just use resources, but reuse them. Where every piece of trash holds the promise of transformation. That's the promise of recycling. Consider this. Recycling isn't just good for the environment, it's also good for the economy. Now, let's delve deeper into this thought. Recycling is a multi-billion-dollar industry that creates jobs. From the collection of recyclables to their transformation into new products, each step of the process requires labor. This means more employment opportunities in recycling plants, transportation, and even administration. It's a thriving sector that stimulates local economies and contributes to national GDP. But the economic value of recycling doesn't stop there. It's also about saving money. When we recycle, we're reducing the need for expensive waste disposal methods like landfills and incinerators. Not to mention, communities can save on raw material costs by using recycled goods instead of virgin materials. Now let's talk about the environmental perks. By recycling, we are conserving our precious natural resources. Instead of mining for new metals or cutting down trees for paper, we can reuse the materials we already have. This lessens the environmental impact of resource extraction and processing, saving habitats and reducing pollution. Recycling also plays a significant role in reducing waste. Every plastic bottle or aluminum can that's recycled is one less item ending up in our already overcrowded landfills or being incinerated, releasing harmful emissions. Moreover, recycling contributes to sustainable production. Manufacturers can use recycled materials to produce new goods, reducing the need for energy and raw materials. This process lowers carbon emissions, helping us to combat climate change. Of course, it's not just about the big picture. Each of us, as individuals, households, and businesses, can play a part in this eco-friendly practice. By actively participating in recycling initiatives, we're investing in a cleaner, more sustainable environment. And finally, recycling aligns with larger global environmental goals. Whether it's reducing plastic pollution, minimizing marine debris, or cutting down greenhouse gas emissions, recycling is a practical way to contribute to these objectives. Innovative technologies are making recycling more efficient, and consumer choices can drive manufacturers towards more sustainable practices. By promoting recycling, we can inspire change on multiple levels, from local communities to global industries. In other words, recycling is an investment in our planet and our pockets. Scene script. Let's take a closer look at recycling in action. Imagine a bustling recycling facility, where every piece of waste has its own destiny. In this marvel of engineering, innovative technologies streamline the process, making it more efficient than ever before. Advanced sorting machines, equipped with artificial intelligence, precisely identify and segregate materials, ensuring nothing goes to waste. Take, for instance, the city of San Francisco in the United States. They have set an ambitious goal to achieve zero waste by the year 2030. To make this vision a reality, they have implemented a comprehensive recycling and composting program. Every residential and commercial building in the city is required to have 3 separate bins for trash, recycling, and compost. The city's residents and businesses are actively engaged in this initiative, demonstrating that a community united can indeed make a significant difference. On the other side of the globe, in Sweden, they have taken recycling to another level. They've integrated a waste-to-energy system, transforming non-recyclable waste into energy. This innovative approach not only reduces landfill waste, but also provides a sustainable energy source, powering thousands of homes each year. In Taiwan, they've implemented a unique pay-as-you-throw system. Residents are required to purchase government-issued garbage bags for their non-recyclable waste. The cost of these bags incentivizes residents to reduce their waste and recycle more, a prime example of policy and regulation driving sustainable practices. And let's not forget the numerous eco-entrepreneurs around the world, turning waste into wealth. From transforming used cooking oil into biofuel, to making fashionable accessories out of discarded plastic, these innovators are turning the tide on waste. These stories are just the tip of the iceberg. Across the globe, communities, governments, and businesses are joining forces to tackle the waste problem through recycling. Every can that's melted down, every bottle that's made anew, every piece of paper that finds a second life, each action contributes to this global endeavor. Recycling is more than a practice, it's a revolution in progress. You might wonder, what can I do to contribute to the recycling revolution? Well, let's delve into that. You, as an individual, can make a significant impact. It all starts with understanding the importance of consumer responsibility. Every purchase we make is a vote for the kind of world we want to live in. When we choose to buy products made from recycled materials, we're supporting businesses that prioritize sustainability. We're telling manufacturers that we value our planet and want to conserve its resources. And it doesn't stop there. After purchasing, we have another responsibility: to ensure that these products end up in the recycling bin, not the trash. By doing this, we're keeping valuable materials in the loop, ready to be reused. But recycling is just one part of the puzzle. To truly live sustainably, we need to adopt the 3 R's philosophy: reduce, reuse, and recycle. That means minimizing our waste to begin with, reusing items as much as possible, and then recycling what's left. Reducing could be as simple as saying no to that plastic bag at the grocery store or bringing your own coffee cup to the cafe. Reusing can be fun and creative. Ever thought about turning an old ladder into a bookshelf or using glass jars as storage containers? And of course, recycling is about sorting your waste correctly, cleaning out containers, and taking them to the appropriate recycling facility. Now, don't underestimate your influence. Your actions can inspire others in your community, your workplace, and even your home. Imagine if we all took these steps. We could significantly reduce the amount of waste we generate, conserve our natural resources, and contribute to a healthier planet. It's also about raising awareness. Talk about recycling with your friends, share posts on social media, or even start a recycling program in your community or workplace. Education is a powerful tool in driving change. Remember, every effort counts. Join the recycling revolution today for a cleaner, greener tomorrow.